So is any of that a bad thing? I don't know. That was Ellen Meyer breaking down what's being called the she-cession, an economic downturn hitting women especially hard. And on top of that, many women are juggling the everyday realities of motherhood, exhaustion, stress, and feeling like you're everywhere all at once.
Yeah, absolutely. And so how do you keep it all in balance is the question. Holly Wilbanks of the Wilbanks Consulting Group joins us with practical strategies to help you manage all of the chaos. I know you've been talking a lot about this, Holly, something called working mom whiplash. What does that mean? It sounds painful.
So it is painful emotionally.
And you're doing it too, right?
We're all going through it, those of us who are mothers and who work, right? And so it's the working mom whiplash is the concept that 1 minute we are a caregiver, and the next minute we go into the workplace and we might be a strategist, we might be a problem solver, we might be just leading a team, right? And then we turn right around like almost instantly after that meeting ends, and we're back into snack, getting and making sure that everybody has all their equipment and managing their emotional meltdowns.
Right.
It is very dysregulating. And it is very hard for moms, and that's what the emotional whiplash is.
I just said that at the top of the show. I said there is never a moment in my day when someone it's not even that they're just needing something from me, they're expecting something from me.
Absolutely. And it's the emotional regulation, that mental and emotional experience that women have of having to have expectations of them at all times. At work, we're expected to be strategic, we're expected to be on top of things, we're expected to be logical, and then we turn right around and we go and we're expected to be nurturing and loving and a good listener and emotionally regulated and strategic problem solving and all the things we're supposed to be at work too. It is exhausting.
So what do we do? Because I loved Ellen's video there and how she kind of, all the questions I could see myself asking, I know friends of mine are asking. And in the beginning of her video, she even talked about how many women are like basically trying to burn their careers down because they are just, it is the one thing that feels like we can control, even though it's out of control, to do something like that?
Of course, of course. So one is to recognize that it's happening, and you might realize it's happening if you're forgetting things or you're just feeling fried when it's not even the end of the day yet. Maybe you're just feeling like you have too many things going on and you're about to melt down, right? All of those can be signs. Recognizing that and then saying to yourself, I'm going to start to set some boundaries. And the first conversation we recommend people have is one with their supervisor at work. See if there is anything that you can do to make sure that those boundaries are in place, that you get to leave when you need to leave, etc. But then two, if you have a partner, talk to your partner about it. Share that load. But also, make things easier on yourself, right? Don't feel like everything has to be perfect, particularly, morning breakfast. Throw paper plates out. The kids can throw them out themselves. If your daughter's wearing the same ponytail as yesterday, it's not going to matter. We're all going to live, right?
Yeah, right?
It's not worth the fight in the morning and the emotions that brings up for everybody just to have a brand new ponytail, right? But building in transition time, building in buffers is huge. And people who commute to work, they kind of have a built-in buffer, but then they are kind of time crunched, right? They have to be there by a certain time, then they have to be back to pick up the kids at a certain time. And then people who work from home, there may be more flexibility, but that's where the boundaries get blurred.
Right.
So making sure that you develop very clear boundaries and you establish those transition times for yourself so that you can mentally and emotionally change gears from your work shift to your mom shift, not that mom shift ever ends.
I'm exhausted.
I know.
There's no
I want to take off my shoes and have this
There was
conversation.
no warning. I mean, it's like, for the most part, most of us have to work, and then if you have kids, you have to take care of your kids. There's no room to breathe.
Well, I think that for so many of us, we were raised by these independent women and we were told we could have it all and we could do it all. And so now we're kind of in this awakening moment. I think that's what's happening for so many women in their late 30s, their 40s, maybe even into their 50s, where you're like, wait a minute, having it all, doing it all is a lot of work and exhausting.
And I also think we have to remember that our parents' generation was very different.
Yeah.
There was no email at home.
No.
There was no cell phone where you're constantly on call.
Yeah.
And
We're
they
on
had
more.
actual boundaries between work and home that allowed them to do both, in a more sane way, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? And so that our moms also did not carpool us to everything, or at least my working mom didn't.
Right.
Not at all.
She relied on neighbors, she relied on friends, and
Right.
then she would carpool sometimes too. So when we say share the load, that's a great way to, engage your community if you can to help you with some of these things.
Oh,
So good.
Good. We could talk for another hour.
Sure
Thank you
could.
so much, Holly.
All right, well, if you're interested in getting in contact with Holly and her team, we'll link you up to the Wilbanks Consulting Group on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
Still to come on the show, KDK's Barry Pintar standing by in the newsroom with the stories you don't want to miss tonight on the KDK Evening News.